Okay, guys, what is going on, y'all? We are coming in hot. It is May 25th. The New York Yankees just finished taking the series against the Baltimore Orioles. We are hyped for that. A lot of stuff going on, but we're going to take a positive spin on all of that. Even though, Kanye said, even if the devil wear Prada, Adam, Eve wear nada, I'm in between, but way more fresh.
More fresh.
With way less effort. Because when you try hard, that's when you die hard. You know what I mean? So that shit always gets me hyped because it lets you know, like, even in the situation when the devil's, there and like kind of killing you and giving you all of the bad shit, it's just a test. This is just a test for the Yankees right now. And we're gonna come through it and be on it be on top of it on the other end. So we're gonna talk about that. Wait till I get my injuries right. All right, let's go. We're gonna talk about that on the PinstripeStrong podcast, Chris.
Let's do it.
Hey, I don't eat now.
Positive. Let's be positive.
Positive vibes. Positive vibes.
Positive, yeah.
Ooh. Aha. Aha.
Aha.
Aha. Aha. Aha. Let's go, guys. Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. Just to let you guys know, for the drama of your life, for the satisfaction of your heart. Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. It is your boy JoezMcfly. My sound effects don't work anymore for whatever reason. I don't know why. That's weird. It is your boy JoezMcfly here, and I am joined by my brother and co-host
Chris McFly. Was good, man. Was goody.
What is goody? And you already know we are chilling here. And we discuss Yankees. We talk about the Yankees. We talk about all that. The McFlys. There goes my effects. I was looking for that. So we're pretty good.
You, God?
Yes. So we're pretty good, man. Chris, what up?
Yo.
What's good with you, brother? Like,
I mean, it's been an emotional week, to say the least, man. It's been a lot of stuff going on in the world. A lot of stuff going on personally. It's not official yet, but early next month I'm gonna be going into surgery again. Talk about the injury bug hitting the Yankees.
In that year when it was hitting them, it was hitting you too. That's when you left, and Keith stepped in, next man up.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop, man. Keith definitely was next man up and held it down. Still holding it down. Still showing love, but yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be going under the knife, but I'm not gonna be too far. So hopefully we could work some things out. But I gotta get right before we get right. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of different things happening right now, man. It was just an emotional week for sure, man. How about you?
Yes. First thing I definitely wanted to talk about. I mean, we'll listen. We'll definitely, Yankee stuff, and sometimes we kind of take those things for granted. You know what I mean? Like when we're talking about and we're getting upset over a game and stuff. Listen, that stuff that happened in Texas with those babies.
Yeah.
That shit hit me in the feels, Chris, because
yeah,
I feel for those parents, bro. I felt for them when I heard about it yesterday. When I went to sleep last night, I woke up in the morning and I was seeing my kids getting ready for school, complaining about the same shit they complain about every single morning. The same exact things. And to think, like, those parents the previous day, just 24 hours before, when they were getting the kids ready, the same kind of thoughts that I was having, like, whatever, just getting them ready for school, getting them their breakfast, and just, then you leave them and you kiss them goodbye. That the next time that you would hear about your kid or that you would see your kid, it's to try to identify them.
Yeah.
That shit hit me really hard, just because I was really thinking about like my kids, and that shit would kill me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do. I would be beside myself if that were to happen. It just it kind of pisses me off that people kind of take those moments to like then want to argue about nonsensical shit that it's like, to me, doesn't really matter in that moment, right? Because it's like, bro, those people are gonna, like, they're having the worst times of their lives right now.
Right.
And I could say that I can't even imagine what those parents are going through, but as a parent, it is your worst nightmare. There's two worst nightmares that you have as a parent: your kid passing away before you, and the other thing is, you losing a kid. That half second where you're in a park, like, a parent knows what that is, that fear of God that enters you when you cannot locate that child for that half second is like the scariest thing ever. And it's just because of, those kids are innocent. They don't really know. Like, there's people that snatch kids that, people never see them again and all that stuff. And I don't want to, down the episode or anything like that. And because I did say that was going to be like more positive, because, gotta be. But I kind of felt wrong, like, not even at least talking about that, and just, thoughts and prayers for the family. But like Steve Kerr says, man, I'm tired of saying the thoughts and prayers, and like, it just needs to be some sort of change, bro. And I ain't no political experts, not to quote Kanye again, but I ain't no expert. I'm just hurt because I can't take off for work. You know what I mean? And it's the same shit, bro. Like, why? It's like, let's just fix this shit. All right.
Let's just fix it. Prayers and condolences to all the families affected. Everyone affected by this tragedy, man. As a father myself, I mean, one of the little girls had like a baseball uniform on, and it reminded me of my daughter. She's the shortstop of her team, long hair, just like her. And it's like, man, it's too many times. It's too many times. One time is already too much. I remember, was it 97? That the one of the first school shootings. The two kids, you know what I mean? Like, this is something that we've been seeing since the 90s, be like, as far as we've been alive. And 2022, and we're still talking about this. This is horrible. We got to make a change, like Tupac says, and not just talking about it, but being about it. Something has to be done. Prayers and condolences to, the families and everyone affected by this.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of rough.
Absolutely. And it's weird to try to like segue.
Yeah, it is. It's super weird. It's like segue, shit like that. But it is what we do. But just don't take anything for granted. Just like appreciate everybody and do all that stuff. And
Absolutely.
All right. So Yankees right now, they had a bunch of like bad energy coming into this series. And I went to the first game, Chris, and just the series overall and whatnot, and just coming into the series was kind of weird. But you know what? The good thing is that we do have a good old 3 up, 3 down to kind of discuss. There's always some 3 up, 3 down for your soul.
3 up, 3 down for the soul, man.
Yes.
And I was. In the last pod we were talking about how, I was like, damn, man, like the energy's a little off. Joe was positive. And you need somebody to give you, you need to have that balance, because you can't be too negative, you can't be too positive, especially when something's going on.
Yeah.
You need someone that's going to be clear-headed, Joe was the clear-headed one, even though he was low-key tight. Because everything just kept
every day it's like something new, man. Every day. That's just crazy.
With that being said, next man up is the first up. Because that's exactly what you got to do, man. No matter how many times life knocks you down, as in life, like in baseball, as in life, man, you got to keep going. And next man up, and that's what the Yankees did, man. Who went down? Stanton went down.
Yes.
Andujar has to come up. Chad Green went down. Marinaccio needs to come up and do his thing. You know what I mean?
Joey Gallo went down. Like it's
Gallo
Higgy went down. Trevi stepping up. Trevi stepping up. Like
Loizaga went down, and it's like, fam, what is going on?
Crazy. DJ LeMahieu, Stanton.
Donaldson with the whole fiasco and everything, and then he got COVID and he got suspended. Talk about karma. So it's just a lot of things, man. And thankfully, obviously we're serious, not serious, but when it comes to health, we're very serious. So Donaldson, the COVID IL, Gallo and Higgy, but they all good. They all tested negative, so that's awesome. But yeah, man, it just felt like so many things kept coming at you, and the Yankees were like, "Yo, nah, man, we still got to fight. We still got to do this." So next man up is the mentality, B. But we don't want to see this barrage of injuries again, man. That's crazy.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add to that, Joe?
No, that's all. I mean, they're saying you're a little
bit. DJ with the wrist.
They're saying you're a little bit low in the chat. So.
Okay. How about now? I'm better now.
Go ahead, talk.
I'm better now. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
About the same.
Hey. I'm
getting about the same sound level.
Oh, that's weird.
It is. I'll check on that as we go along.
I just sound low.
They're saying you sound lower than normal right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not sure why.
Is there any way that we could raise the levels before we put it up? Probably we can.
They're saying your mic's fine. Some people are saying your mic's fine.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Guys, by the way, thank you guys so much for the subs in here, man. Angel R. I've seen Aramis and Joey resub. 808 Jake. Jay Rucka with the resub. My man's at tier 3, 9 months. Awesome job. 10 gifted to the chat. Oh shit, let's go, Jay Rucka.
Hey yo.
Awesome job. Wow, that's just wild. This is crazy.
Dope. That's dope.
And another 10 by 808 Jake. Oh my god, 20. All right, let's you guys going crazy.
Let's go.
Yes.
Up number 2.
Trevino, yes, that's enough.
We don't choose players, but this is a different
situation.
Trevino, I mean, he was the catalyst to what game number 2 in the series.
Yes.
Obviously his father's birthday, he passed away in 2013. And to get the big hit, which we'll touch on more later on.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just amazing. He's also from Texas. He said he lived an hour away from when the tragedy happened. So it was definitely an emotional night.
Grew up a Yankee fan.
Yeah, grew up a Yankee fan. And, his father would say, hey, you're going to be in the 9th inning in Yankee Stadium. You're going to tie the game or get the big hit. And it's just amazing because he tied the game. And he got the big hit. You know what I mean? And similar to what happened on Father's Day on his debut, that he got the game-winning hit, IKF scores in the same situation here. IKF scores.
Father's Day didn't come.
In Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, in Texas. IKF scored the winning run there when he got the big hit, and IKF scored again. So baseball is just a beautiful, weird, strange, baseball is everything. Anything you want to add to that, Trevino?
Nah, I mean that's facts. I mean that's true, very true. I was so happy with Trevino. He just makes you want to root for him a lot more, all the time. Just with those things and those comments, he just looks so. I don't know. He looks real pure, with stuff that
you saw the tweets.
I seen the tweet. From back in 2011.
Yeah, 2011, I think it was,
2013,
2011.
So I seen the tweet where it was what he was talking about. So that was pretty dope. Love
That's
that.
dope. The last up, new energy, writing the shit, man.
Yes.
I feel like the Yankees, just like the first up, next man up, they basically in the situation, their focus is like, hey, listen, this is happening, but we got to keep going. The games are going to still come. The pitches are going to still come. We got to swing at it. We got to play every game. We got to play every inning. And, I just love seeing that everybody who's being called up contributing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's new energy, man. Like we got to get out there, and when the guys get back, then we good, man. How you feel about that?
Nah, no. I mean, I mean, yes. I mean, I agree with everything that you're saying right there, man. We need more of that, bro. The Yankees right now, I think that they like it's an interesting spot right now, right? Because I thought that this series kind of told you a lot when it came to the energy and you're changing the energy and what you're going to be doing because
Mm-hmm.
you have the Rays coming up next. And I told you, like, one of my fears, Memorial Day coming up is going to tell you what kind of team this is. Now,
Yeah.
we did not foresee all of these injuries. We did not do that.
No, we did not.
And boy, did they come, like, they when it rained and poured, boy. That happened. So that's good. Similar to next man up, we're riding the ship. You won the series now. Yankees won their 30th game as well. You won on that walk-off. Better energy coming back. Donaldson's been away for the team a little bit. Now, maybe he'll come back and get to simulate it again and shut the fuck up. And then, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. We're going to Tampa. Let's play on turf. And you know what? The Giancarlo news, we thought it was a calf. I was worried. Comes to find out, it was an inflamed ankle. That's actually
Mm-hmm.
good news. They're saying that the 10 days it should be in and out. They're saying that DJ is a high probability for tomorrow. They're saying all of those things, Chris. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, that's a positive.
That's a positive. So and Gallo returned, Higgy returned. He actually caught today, got a hit. You know what I mean? So hey, listen, if we knew there was gonna be some highs, obviously, and we knew there was gonna be some lows. We just didn't know the lows was gonna come like that. But if you're talking 40 games in and all this shit is happening, then hey, let's go. You know what I mean? Like if all the bad is gonna happen now early, I'd rather that get it out the way and then we move forward. Obviously, it's sad that we lost Green for the year. It's sad that we lost Heel. But next man up. We got these guys ready to go. Whoever it is, Manny Baduelos is next too. He got called up. So that's also awesome to see. He said he wanted to be back in the big leagues, but he definitely wanted to be a Yankee in the big league. So that's gonna happen. So let's go.
Yeah,
What
ready
happened?
for that. And with the three up come the three down, of course. So
Oh, so the first one that I have on the list is non-reviewable calls. What's the purpose of replay if you're not going to use it to get the call right?
so dumb.
We didn't touch on it in the last pod with the White Sox series, obviously, because there's so many other things that was happening there. But when the ball hit the Tim Anderson's cleat, and that wasn't reviewable. And then in this series, when the ball landed fair. They called it foul, which could have been an IKF double.
Not
And
sure.
it happened in the first game. So, it's just so many weird things that was happening. He was right there. The umpire was right there. And all he could do was shrug his shoulders.
My man
To
said,
boom.
it happening.
Bro, imagine telling your job, like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. That
Like,
shit was
what
too
the
weird.
hell? That shit's
All right, brother.
weird.
That was so weird. Three down, Hicks defense, Joe.
Okay, yes. Hicks's defense is a legit concern for me right now. I don't know what's going on with Hicks. I don't know what's happening with Hicks today in the final game of the series. A ball dropped in. He wasn't like charging it as hard as he could. Like, that was weird. It's like, yo, bro, just hustle, bro. Even if you're not like, doing it everywhere, if you can hustle, I could put up with that, bro. I could put up with that. But if you're not hustling, I can't put up. I really can't
That
because
was
that's.
in front of him though. That was that. He's a center fielder. That was like you got the shortstop basically all the way out there. He was in front of that. He had a better view of it. he just, I don't know, he was just lackadaisical on it. And I feel like we keep talking about how he's just been lackadaisical on defense, B. So he had a couple hits in a series, but it's like, fam, you trash while running scoring position. You're inconsistent with defense. I don't know. It's just weird. Talk about weird energy.
Yeah, bro.
And Hicks was leading off, man. So yeah, we don't want to say Hicks.
He's been to his credit, he's been getting better contact and he's been hitting.
He has been. He almost hit it out too. It died at the end. What's happening with those? Judge almost had a home run, man, like yesterday. And
listen, Chris, it just died, the short porch has had a bad 2 series.
Bro, like what is going on? I'm like,
he's had a bad the short porch has had a bad 2 series. Gave the home run to Tim Anderson, taking home runs away. Okay, figure it. You know what? We're going for the homestand. Think about what you did or didn't do throughout this time. When we come back, go ahead. Don't worry about it. You're back. All right.
Yeah, you got.
Jay calls it the 10th man. So
yeah, because I guess they sent all the balls to the San Francisco because I was like, yo, bro, what's happening? I thought Judge had a couple and that just died, but whatever. So yeah, Hicks, please.
Yeah, better defense, bro. And we count with this.
The last down, we'll leave it with this here. Horrible, horrible fan, man. Judge was giving the ball.
Oh my God, bro!
Child, who is that guy, man? What is this?
Chris.
That's what we're doing? Taking from kids?
Chris, I'm gonna tell you something right now. And to that guy, whoever that is,
trash. He should get trashed too.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Bro, it's sad. It looks sad. It's very to me, Chris, when I see, like, fine, if a ball comes my way, like a foul ball or home run ball, and I'm in the area, I'll catch it, right? And I'll get happy, right?
Right.
I'm gonna be honest, it's cringe to me when you're like running, like going crazy, rolls deep and like almost like almost like bulldozing people just to get a ball. That shit is cringe to me.
Bro,
and then you get the ball, you throw it up in the air, you're like, yeah. And then give it to a fucking kid.
Give it to a kid, B. That was his ball, but bro, that was horrible, man. You're a down, and you trash.
Son took it out of his glove, bro.
Bro, that's insane, B. I hope that kid got something, man. But that was 3 up, 3 down. What is your
3 up, 3 down? Real quick, I mean, I think we covered all the injuries, right? We said Giancarlo, we said DJ, we said Loaizaga is he has shoulder. That's a concern.
Yeah, he's in the 15-day IL.
Yeah.
We got. We also mentioned, we got all of it into 3 up, 3 down. We got Higgy came back.
Yeah, we said.
One more thing. So Sears and Esteban Floria were optioned back to AAA.
We'll show Sears some love. He'll be back. We'll
definitely show.
They just need a fresh arm. They need a fresh arm.
And Rob Brantley was designated for assignment.
That's tough. That's fucking tough. You break up a no-hitter and then you're fired, bro. That's fucked up.
David MK as well. Okay. He was sent back down too. So yeah, that's all the moves. Where's moves, man? Where's moves? There was a lot of moves.
We haven't done voicemails.
So yeah, we haven't done voicemails. It's probably mad voicemails in there.
But
yeah, man, that was it with the news.
Oh, another thing, guys, we're gonna start streaming the podcast. Yes. The podcast on YouTube, right? I'm still gonna do my live streams for, the Yankee reactions and like when we're watching the watch-alongs and stuff. We're still gonna do that on Twitch. I'm still doing that on Twitch. The gaming's on Twitch. All that stuff is still gonna be on Twitch. Whenever I have conversations or what, it's gonna be on Twitch. Whenever I do like me or Chris or both of us do voicemail apps, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it on YouTube. And we're going to go ahead and put the podcast on YouTube.
Yep.
So that, we're going to stream it on there so that we could be able to, grow that community, especially for the podcast. I think it'll be great. So we're going back to YouTube for that. Okay, guys? So just want to let you guys know, next series, so the series ends on this Sunday, we're going to do it on YouTube. All right? YouTube. Next week.
YouTube.
Where the podcast at, bro? Where the art? Where the art? Cat.
Where is it?
Yeah, you lying. I knew you lied. You lie. All right, cool. All right, so let's get into the series real quick. Chris, talk about the series that was. Yankees lose 6-4 in the first game. It doesn't really matter. Let's not talk about anything. All right, cool. Hey, next game.
So it's weird, though. It was some weird stuff going on. Cole's line was so freaking weird. 8 innings, yes. 11 Ks, 5 runs allowed.
Chris, I was front and center.
You saw that, man.
I was the closest I was ever in my life in a Major League Baseball game.
That's dope, man.
I mean, I don't want to,
I don't want to brag.
You know what I mean? Like, it was right there. It's crazy. I want to thank Jim Larritz, who I was watching the game with, by the way, and also
dropping names.
No, we're not dropping names. We out here, you know what I mean?
Series
hero, and my boy Eddie Mata.
Daddy, chill.
And we was out there. We was watching the Yankees because that's after we was eating expensive chicken dinners in the Legends.
Lobsters.
Yeah. We was in there. We was chilling with Jim Larry. He's a cool dude. Talking to him about a lot of stuff and all of that. But we were talking about the game. We were talking about everything. Talking a little Tim Anderson, all that shit. So,
yeah.
He was talking about some hitting and who he likes on the team and
who he likes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he says Judge has to get re-signed. I mean, he's one of the best players they've ever had.
Yes.
And come to find out, actually, the Yankees are not afraid to pay him. They're like, I want you to have a good season. Go ahead, bro. Like,
yeah, like I want you.
Like the Yankees are probably looking at our streets like, price gone up. Ha ha ha! Hey, you gotta pay him more. They're like, yeah, good. That's kind of like what we want. You fucking dumbass.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's
J Rucker, that Legends food is on point, bro. I had this leg of lamb. I had fucking steak. I had some sushi. I was in there going crazy, bro. That shit's a knee slapper. Huh?
Look at that.
Look at that right there.
A couple of things that the umpires didn't look. Obviously, we talked about the non-reviewable call.
That was dumb.
Judge went, he's on God mode right now, 17.
Guys,
17.
Everybody has to at least one time in their life experience a Major League Baseball game from right behind the plate.
Yes.
Just because, Chris, you get to really see baseball there. Like, that's the closest that you can get to seeing what Major League hitters... Like, the only way that you can actually see what Major League hitters do is that you get in the fucking box. But Cole's fastball, Chris, you can hear the seams go... I was like, whoa!
It's different.
That's been a long time since I heard seams. That's just...
That is dope.
I was trying to see if I could see it out of his hand, Chris. Hides it well. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, whoa.
If you can see Cole,
Nah, bro, I couldn't see that shit. I couldn't see that shit. And then not only that, Chris. Then after that, you see the hook, and I'm like, how do these people hit this shit? I like, who was it that had a nasty pitch in this? Like, Cole had a nasty, like, he had an inning after he gave up all those runs in that one inning. The next inning, when he came back, I think he struck out the side. He struck out a guy looking. I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, you had no chance, Pop. And he kind of like looked over and said, like, yeah, like I did it. Like kind of agreed.
Baseball's hard, guys.
Baseball's fucking hard. So
There was somebody like I posted the Rizzo video when he hit the home run like in the second game, like it was mad in. It was like, man, that was a fastball right there. I could have hit that. I'm like,
bro,
sure, buddy.
stop, bro.
Yo, people gotta stop.
These are
man.
the best players in the world. The ball that do you know that I was talking to John Boy? The ball that that Judge hit off of Graveman, the one that was like inside, fastball upper 90s that he hit out. That only 4 people, I believe, and he said in the history of baseball have ever hit that ball for a home run. Like, do you know how crazy that is?
You know how many people has played?
That's wild.
That's insane.
All right. So
best in the world.
I mean, what else stood out from this game?
Well, I mean, Wandy was in there too. Mike King, he got.
That wasn't this game.
That wasn't. Oh, my bad.
The first game.
It was only Peralta. Yeah, it was only Peralta that pitched out of the bullpen. My bad.
Weird job by Cole. 8. Is this a good start? We started something that we're gonna say any pitcher that pitches 7 or 8 or 9 innings, we're gonna call them,
Pinstripe.
Pinstripe strong. Like, they wear 7 strong for Pinstripe strong, or 8 strong for the Pinstripe strong, 9 strong for the Pinstripe strong. Like that. I mean, and usually that would be tackled with like 1 run, 2 runs, maybe even 3 runs. We'll say that. But 8 innings is great. 7 hits is 5 runs is what the fuck?
Yeah.
No walks is yes. 11 Ks is yes.
Yes.
I don't know how to feel about his start, Chris.
3 out of 2.
Chris,
8 innings, 11 Ks, no walks.
If he just went 7 strong and took out the 3rd inning, that's a phenomenal start.
Yeah, that is. It's a phenomenal start, but unfortunately, the 5 runs and we lost the game. So it's like, it's not pinstripe, not a pinstripe strong.
They didn't really hit it hard in that inning. They just like dink and dunked a little bit. And they hit, ball to the third base side and, stuff like that. So it was weird.
Yeah.
But
now, before we move on to the second game, this was the same, in the post game presser.
The Yankees got their real quick. Yankees got their runs. Judge hit a home. I mean, how are we going to skip this, Chris? Judge had 2 homers in this game.
We mentioned it. We mentioned it earlier.
No,
I said Judge went out. Yeah, I said Judge was on Gamo, 2 homers.
Okay, yeah, Judge hit the 2 homers.
That was basically
tie the game. Trevino had an RBI single, but nobody
Trevino,
else in the lineup did anything. All right, we're done with that game. Yankees
Trevino was all over this. Some people had exception to what Judge said, but I didn't see anything wrong with what Judge said about the Donaldson situation. They had the whole presser thing, but everybody's cool. They talked about it. We moved on from it. That's it. Game 2.
Yeah. I'm done talking about the Donaldson Anderson.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Even though Anderson had more comment, we're not talking about it. I'm just done. Go watch my video. All right, cool. So on to the next game. Orioles, Yankees. Yankees needed to find a way to switch the energy.
My favorite game,
Chris,
this season so far.
They had lost 3 straight games. 4 out of their last 5 games they lost. Not good energy. Injuries left and right. People dropping, people COVID, just suspensions. What's going on? Let's go. Trevino on this day would not be denied. At
all.
Monty would pitch this day, and Monty pitched 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks, no walks. Love that. We'll get to King in a second. But he was doing a good job. Yankees gave him some good run support there. It was 2-1 going into the 7th inning, bro. Rizzo had a homer. Trevino had a homer to left center field. Let's go. Glaber had a homer in the 4th. His 3-0. Then Odor had a ground out that was, I don't know. Odor be annoying, bro. Then Hayes hit a homer. Bro, the short porch was killing us. It's 3-2. They put the chain on him, and then Odor in that seventh inning, Chris
That was a
hit
backbreaker right there.
hit the 3-run bomb, bro.
So not only does Mike King sneaks in and
Mike
takes a Monty
King,
win.
listen, Mike King now. I do we have the numbers on his last 4 starts? I think we put that out there.
I think we
It wasn't
Joey's
looking good. I know
stats.
Yes shared those stats, but I think I have it here. In his last 7 games, Mike King has a 5.68 ERA, getting rocked in 12 and 2/3 innings pitch, 12 hits, 8 earned runs, 3 walks, still 16 Ks. But he's been getting rocked, bro. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to say that the league's catching up and whatnot, but
So yeah,
I just hope he's not hurt, bro. 'Cause right now,
if we lose Mike King, man,
nah,
yeah,
it's all right. I
committed.
think he'll right the ship. He'll right the ship. It's
Yeah,
all good. But
I
you
think
you
he
are
will.
susceptible to you trash in this series for sure.
Yeah,
We gave you a
Odor
pass.
committed. Odor committed treason
Nice.
against the King.
Word.
And yeah, so the Yankees down 5-3. Obviously, the energy was sucked out of the stadium. It's like, oh man, here we go
not again. Here we go. You don't
Orioles.
like that. Don't like
But
that.
remember,
By the way, the rest of the bullpen will shut shit down. I'm
yeah.
just gonna throw that out there before we start talking about the offense. Licky, Holmes.
How you felt about how you felt about Boone bringing out Holmes in the 8th?
I'm fine because
Me too.
I'm fine because at that point in time, it's still a tie game. You want to keep it there, and I think the part of the lineup that he was pitching to was the better part. And Holmes is your guy, bro. And I don't think we need to. I think the Yankees now are gonna get away from that closer spot. That one closer, it's probably gonna happen unless Chapman gets his stuff together, and then because he's used to that. But I think that the Yankees in the future after this year, when Chapman's contract is done, they want to get away from that closer spot, right? Where they're kind of locked in. I think they like being able to be maneuverable and be like, hey, the bigger part of the lineup is here. The save is going to be here. We need to get it here, and then bring out another reliever later on.
It just makes it makes it easier as well. I don't want to say easy, but it's a great thing to have multiple arms like that could close. Obviously, before they got hurt, Loaiza got, he closed before. Green closed before. Obviously, Holmes closing, Chapman. But, losing Chapman, Loaiza, and Green obviously is tough. But, for the future, they do have arms that could, come in the ninth and do what they got to do. Wandy has closed before, too.
Love that.
So that's dope. But I mean, a couple years back, Boone would not bring out Holmes to, like in this situation, he
would die out there with like Licky or some shit.
To face Mancini, to face Santander and Austin Hayes.
Marinaccio would have been out there and shit.
And he was out today. He was there. He was there today, but it's dope. Holmes killed it. But what a freaking game, man.
Yankees answer back.
We're down, we're up, then we're down.
Chris, Yankees answer back in that bottom of the 7th. Gleyber Torres with his second homer in the game. Nice to see Gleyber Torres. 7 homers right now.
Oh, yeah, espérate, hold on.
Gleyber.
Oye, espérate. Gleyber laws. Oh, yeah, we don't. Gleyber laws never fail. Since that homer was Gleyber's first since 2019, and all we talk about is how Gleyber kills the Orioles, and that was his first home run since 2019. He didn't do it just once.
Listen, Chris,
my man did it twice.
How about this? 7 homers already. We're 40. How many games right now? We're 40 something games in.
We're 31 and
how about
11?
this?
No, 31 and 10.
13.
Like
13. 31 and 13.
My bad. Yeah,
so it's 44. 44 games in.
Mm-hmm.
And Gleyber has 7 homers because he thought about going the other way. Last year, all year, he had 9. The pandemic year, he had 3. Gleyber Torres is about to have a really good year if he can just continue doing what he's doing, trying to go the other way, trying to hit. You got to bring up that OPS a little bit more. Keep on defending the way that he's defending at second base. I think he's one of the best, or if not the best, defensive shortstop in baseball right now. Second baseman, not shortstop. So yeah, Gleyber Laws, baby, Gleyber Laws. Let's go. So I'm with that. Great job, Gleyber, and 21 ribeyes on the season. All right,
Absolutely.
Trevino tied the game like you said earlier.
He ties the game with a single, man, and so dope to see. Trevino's having a game. He's having a series, obviously.
Hicks didn't come through in a big spot.
Yeah. Again,
in the 9th with Marwin on, Trevino walked, Hicks is up, strikes out. He wants it too bad right now, and it's not a good place. But hopefully, I think just keep batting Hicks at the bottom of the lineup. But I guess at this point, there's nobody else. Jomboy showed me the lineup. He's like, "This is not a good lineup." I'm like, "Bro, that's what we got." Like,
that's what we got.
He's like, "I know."
That's what we got. But now, right now, IKF, because obviously this game is tied, and there has some opportunities, obviously, to win it. But wasn't there like there was a big jam? There was a big spot. Yeah, I think that was the Hicks spot. And it will go into extra innings.
Yeah.
Some dumb shit, obviously, with the Orioles again taking the lead. But I do want to shout out to Clark Schmidt.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Good job.
He's coming into a situation, obviously, with a lot of the guys going down. He came in, did his thing. He struck out Mateo, Mullins.
Peace to Mateo.
Peace to Mateo. Mullins and Mancini, they flied out, keeping it close, so keeping it tied. But yeah, there was another situation where Hicks got caught at home. Hicks was out at home on the Florio ground out. Gleyber was
but he was going on contact. I'm not gonna blame Hicks on that. He was going on contact. But I mean, it just happens. Whatever. We just didn't come through. It just didn't come through. But the O's, I was a little concerned in the 11th inning when the O's took their lead.
Yeah.
And I didn't have that same feeling that I did weeks ago, where it's like, oh, the Yankees are gonna win. It doesn't matter. I didn't have that feeling. I was like, yo. I started looking. It's like, it's the bottom of the lineup coming up next inning. I'm like, I don't know. Chris, what a great job there in that inning. How about, we had the Manfred runner.
Mm-hmm.
Gleyber was there, good speed. Andujar moves him over to third with a fly ball.
I like that.
Love that. Good contact. IKF singles on a ground ball to center where he was working in that bat, and I was a little worried, man. I'm like, this guy doesn't believe in fucking walking.
At all.
He was swinging that shit that's like...
Bro, he worked that at bat.
I guess.
He worked... he did. He worked the shit out of that at bat, B, because at any point in time, I was like, yo, he's going to strike out. He's just swinging at everything. But he was fighting. He was fighting. He got on. Marvin was like, nah, yo, I'm passing the baton. He got on, and then Jose Trevino walks up to the plate
with the single down the left field line, just out of the third baseman's reach. I think it was Hayes, and Hayes turned his head around and looked at that ball roll all the way.
He stood on the ground.
He stood on the ground looking at that ball roll all the way to the left field. Wow,
Poppy.
And that was satisfying. And that shit came down, and he pointed up to the air, and he said, "Papi," like to his dad. And then that was dope. And Yankees walk off. And before that happened, I was like, yo, Yankees need to walk off to get some smiles, get the energy, get the crowd pumping, get all of those good juices going into tomorrow's game and then into Tampa. Like, you need that. That was one of the most important wins of this young season, Chris.
Yes, I
that
agree.
was very important. Yankees were in a skid a little bit, like bad energy, bad juju. Now that's just behind you now.
Mm-hmm.
Yankees found the way today, and now Yankees found the way today. I am confident. Actually, I'm convinced that the good news that we got on DJ and the good news that we got on Giancarlo is because we won. I feel like if the Yankees would have lost, the universe would have been like, you guys are in bad energy. Giancarlo's out for the year. Like, it would have been like crazy. Like,
Bro.
It would have been insane. But I just think that game there, I know it's the Orioles, I get it. It's the team we're supposed to be, I get it. But the Orioles are pesky, bro. This year they're not an easy out, bro. They're just not.
I'm fucking tired of that narrative, B. These are major leaguers. I don't care what I don't like. I seen somebody talk about, oh nah, because you face this team in Texas and the White Sox and the Orioles, and you got to face a real team. What the fuck is a real team? Like, every team we face are major leaguers. I don't want to hear that. They're on the schedule. We got to face them and we got to beat them. You know what I mean? You don't have a right to talk shit if we lose to the Orioles, if we don't have a right to cheer when we beat the fucking Orioles. You can't have it both ways. I'm not going to stay quiet when my team beats another team. Get out of here with that, B. And the Orioles, I said it in the beginning, B, the Orioles are going to be pesky in a year or two. They're going to be tough, yo. I'm telling y'all right now. But we won 7-6, and we walk in with great energy to game 3.
Great energy. Game 3. And then you know what? A win is a win is a win is a win. It's better to win ugly than to lose pretty. So I'm with that, man. Let's go. That's a shirt on shop.JomboyMedia.com. Make sure you guys go to Jomboy Media. Go to shop.JomboyMedia.com. Get our shirts, merch, and all that shit today. Get your hats, get your shirts. We got a lot of stuff going on. I don't have I got a JM Gaming shirt on, but you guys can be able to go ahead and get PinstripeStrong merch today. Make sure you guys show love with some merch. Let's go.
Facts. And we have another great story.
Great job, Miguel Andujar. Roll your R's when you say Andujar. Roll your R's.
JP Sears, and it's his first major league start, and it could have gotten ugly early. Because we talk about the defense, and we brought IKF for defense, but he was bobbling.
Chris, he's been kind of shaky on defense. He's like one of the worst second basemen. I mean, the shortstops of baseball right now. Honestly,
that's what Peraza is salivating. Be like, bro, yo, keep going, IKF. I'm getting hot. I see the numbers, Peraza.
My man rolled up to Yankee Stadium and was like.
Got the Timbs on, even though it's like 70, 80 degrees outside.
Word. He was like, yo, what's good, pipe?
Yo, Peraza, yo, Jason. There was a little. The lineup took a minute to come out early today. Then Jason Dominguez took down some pictures. So a lot of people were speculating what's going on. But, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, Jason Dominguez is going off, B. Like,
strange.
Yeah, Jason Dominguez is going off, B. He's the Martian right now. You see that home run? Go on PinstripeStrong Twitter right now. I see that. But yeah, it was a little weird. The lineup came out a little late. JP Sears started today's game.
Yes.
And wow, his family was there. That was dope to see that. And man, what you thought about that? What you thought about his start?
I thought it was good. He was impressive. I mean, from where we seen him, when we did see him, and I was doing the Bino tournament today, Chris, but I was watching the game because the game was there. I'm like, yo, he's through one. Yeah, no problem. He got out of the jam after the defense. No problem. I was like, okay, that looks good. Then he got out of the. Then it's like the second. Then it's the third. Then it's the fourth. And I'm like, and I'm seeing him like walking off the field of the fifth. He's like, did Sears just give me 5 shutty?
5 shutty.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Yo, he was nasty, V. He had some nasty stuff, and he worked out of some jams.
Yeah, did Marinazio come out the bullpen and give me 2 shutty?
Marinazio. He looks like what's his name from Goodfellas? he looks like him, like the younger guy from Goodfellas. But yo, it was. But that's what I'm saying, man. Next man up. These guys came in. There was no like, yo, word, y'all gonna make an error on me, but I got you. There was another one that Glaber just missed too, but they gave him a hit. It wasn't an error. But other than that, man, came to play.
By the way, they took Jason Dominguez out of the game because he had a minor injury. He just fouled the ball off of his ankle.
Gotcha.
And that's what happened there.
They probably covered him with like.
Yeah, they had bubble wrap on that man immediately. They're like, oh, or Cashman like literally like is seeing all of the injuries happening, and he's like, yo. He sounded like the alarm.
No.
And he was like, yo, all top prospects out of the games now.
Volpe, now. Peraza, now. Wisniewski, now. Awesome game. I want to shout out. I was so happy. I remember, I think it was last series, Andujar came in and he hit a ball. It died at the track.
Remember this, like, Miguel Andujar, mi gente.
Dope. Andujar, man, I really wanted that homer for him, but he came through.
He always comes through, Chris.
He was the catalyst for Bobo. He got the RBI single, but he was a catalyst for the second run. When he stole second, and the ball went into the outfield.
Chris.
Awesome stuff, man, and the score stood.
Chris, what do we do with Miguel Andujar? We roll our R's.
Facts.
And
Bro, you know left field?
You know what else you roll your R's with? When you say
Marinazio.
Mamar.
Mamarinazio. He shuts it down.
Bro, he was smooth and left too.
He was.
The high socks.
I mean, those are normal plays that a normal left fielder. But the fact that it's Andujar though, it's like
that's what I'm saying.
That's so what, Bobby. It's like when your son starts walking and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, well, a normal human walks. It's like, right, but not this human. Like he's new. He's learning how to walk. Look at him. He's jumping.
Bro,
well, when Sophia was learning how to jump, I was like blown away. I was like, yo, that's how that happened, bro.
He's like, yo, we've been jumping for like over 20 years, but when my baby jumps, that's dope.
Bro, you take that shit for granted, you heard?
It do.
Anyway, so Chris Felice says Miggy's English has gotten tremendously better just listening to his post-game interview. So that's good.
Yeah, the translator was there. He translated the question to Spanish, and then he responded in English. And then you never see man's talking again.
I know.
I was like, look at Andujar talking.
I know.
Speaking English. What more can we say about Holmes?
Correction. Jason Dominguez fouled the ball. Yeah, off of his foot, not the ankle, but still a foot. Yeah. So.
Yeah, man. Holmes,
good job.
23 straight innings, scoreless innings.
Yankees won 2-0. That's all that matters. You heard?
2-0. Marinazio from when Sears left. Marinazio, Licky, Castro, who got the big strikeout. There, nasty changeups all over. Nasty changeups. Yeah. And Holmes got the save, 5th save of the season.
Great job.
Take your time.
He is nasty.
Take your time.
He is
Take
nasty.
Your time, Chad, man.
He is nasty.
Very nasty. And we won another series. One on Pod Day.
That's another series. We won another series, Chris, and so we have to do of course, that's just a great job. I'm just happy about that.
All right.
Yes.
And you yes. And you definitely wanted to win this series against the Orioles, especially after that whole debacle with the White Sox. And now the Yankees go on the road.
We're not going to talk about the White Sox ever again for the rest of this year.
No, not again. But we going on the road right now to another
on
team
the road again.
Tampa Bay. Four.
Bay, guys. In case you guys don't know, the New York Yankees will be visiting a circus. It is called Tropicana Field. It's supposed to be in Tampa, but it's actually in St. Petersburg because they are just like the Angels. How the Angels are the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
The dumbest name, yo.
These guys are the Tampa Rays of St. Petersburg. Weird, buddy. You're weird.
The pitching, it goes like this. Cortez on Thursday. That's tomorrow. Tyone on Friday.
Give me Cole.
We got Cole Saturday.
Sevy.
And we got Sevy at 1:40.
Our best pitchers. Best pitchers lined up for you. You heard?
Best pitchers. And we don't want to look too far ahead, but in the end of May, we actually get to face Trout and Shohei Ohtani.
I don't want to talk about that yet because
let me. Yeah, I got you. But we definitely. Oh yeah, the tomorrow's game is at 6:40, just in case.
Good point, Chris. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that shit.
40. So don't miss out. I love these early games. Hopefully be done by 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Please. So yeah. So 3 out of 4 is all I can ask for.
Yes, would love 3 out of 4. The reason I was saying about the I don't want to talk about the Angels yet because I want the Yankees to get to that line of demarcation that I talk about, which is Memorial Day. You get to Memorial Day, and it's kind of like you look around, and you look around the league, and you look at your team. We're good, and they need to believe. After this series is so important because I feel like the Yankees need to believe in themselves. We can beat this team. We're better than this team. Even though we're missing all of these people, we're better than this team. And they need that for their own mental psyche. They need that to permeate in the brains of the Rays as well. They need to leave out of there. They're 4.5 up right now. If the Yankees win 3 out of 4, they'll be 5.5, 6.5, 7.5. They'll be 7.5 up on the Rays, or 6.5, 7. I don't know.
6.5. Yeah, because if they lose one, yeah. But you want to create that separation, and if you could do it early, you have the opportunity to do it early. Do it now. You have the opportunity.
You got your best pitchers. You're lined up.
Yeah, you're lined up. You still got Judge. You still got Rizzo out there. Miggy's hitting. Torres is hitting. You still got some guys. You got Gallo back. Trevino's hitting. You know what I mean? So we still got
Gallo got to step up. Gallo got to step up. Gallo got to step up.
This is your time. Use this circus to play your tricks and hit, please.
Great. All right, so that's it. No. All right, so real quick, pick to click.
Pick to click. Okay.
No, just pick to click. Just who we chose. So the pick to clicks that we chose last week. I chose DJ. Chris chose Judge. It doesn't matter. It's a toss up.
Yeah.
Chris. Yeah, Chris won. All right, cool. Anyway, so it's time for the PinstripeStrong performer of the series. PinstripeStrong all night long tonight.
Get it started.
All right.
Oh, you got.
The PinstripeStrong performer of the series. How could I not go with this guy? But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go with Trevino.
Ooh.
Awesome job out of you, Pop. You were involved in games. In the game that we lost, you went ahead and you did get the extra. You did get us the extra run. You've been coming up with the bat, which is awesome. You're handling the pitching staff well. And you know what? If the Yankees obviously have some needs. Outfield, shortstop, left field, center field, and shortstop. And catcher, really. But I'm good with keeping the catcher situation how it is right now, Chris.
Yeah.
Handle my pitching staff. As long as you better the other positions and make us better over there, I'll be willing to take the only defensive guys out there that just get me these hits, these annoying hits later on to kind of extend the lineup. I'm willing to have that. So,
no, I'm good. Like that, the whole worry, because we used to talk about center field, shortstop, and catcher. I'm not worried about catcher. I mean, even before Trevino's game. I wasn't worried about catcher like that. So we good there. Shortstop for sure, center field for sure. And if Miggy is going to continue doing what he's doing, Gallo, you got to figure it out, buddy. In left. But
yeah,
great choice, Joe. I'm gonna go with.
Let me just tell him real quick what he did for the series. Cause I didn't do that. My bad. I'm sorry, but we know.
I'm sorry.
We kind of know, but
they already know where I'm going.
Yeah, I just wanna say it here. So Trevino in this series, he had 571, 625 on base. My God. 1 walk, 2 Ks, 4 RBI, 1 homer, 4 hits in 7 at-bats. What an awesome job. 1 run scored. But an awesome job there. Delivered the game-winning hit as well. Game-tying and game-winning hit. So, beautiful. Good job. Keep it going, Pop. Awesome job. And you did it for your pop. So,
you did it for your pop.
Who you got, Chris?
I'm going to go with Gleyber, yo.
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to go with Gleyber. You know, that comeback, Gleyber was a catalyst, you know, especially when the that home run, he had 2 home runs in that game. He batted over 300, had 4 hits, you know what I mean? 2 RBIs, obviously. And, the defense is a little bit crazy today, but his defense has gotten better. He's finding his stride, and Gleyber's going to keep doing it, man. Love to see it. You, my PinstripeStrong performer
of the series.
But now, who's
great job. Honorable mention for sure. No limit, NJ. Clay Holmes for sure.
Clay Holmes
was involved in both wins. Has a scoreless inning streak right now going.
Yes.
Shutting shit down. Great job out of him. Do we want to give – who else do we want to give some love to here?
I want to give some love to JP Sears getting his first win.
JP Sears, great honorable mention, Sears. Chris. Great job.
Yeah, JP Sears, man. I got to give it to him. First start out there. The same team that smacked Cole for 5 runs. He shut him down. Crazy how baseball works, man. But yeah, I want to give him a shout out. Got his first win in front of his family, in front of the fans. So love that. Monty was definitely tight.
Yes.
Yeah, honorable mention. I want to mention Tim LeCastro. He was on the field as well.
Yeah, he's supposed to be going to Tampa this weekend, but not for not to go to the Rays. He's supposed to be going to Tampa to go to the Yankees facilities down there to work out, get ready. He might be joining us next week, so I'm happy to have Timmy Lowe back, baby. Oh yeah,
happy.
Oh yeah.
Timmy was the first one to go down, B.
He was remember Yankees kind of stopped running successfully after all the bad base running came after that. So
except but Miggy got it started. You see, Miggy got the stolen base.
He did.
You know what I mean? But and Miggy, you get an honorable mention too.
Too many honorable. I think we need to cut it down to 1-1. All right, guys.
All right, 1-1.
All right, so 1-1. Guys, it's time for the you trash guys. It was trash with the PinstripeStrong. Who didn't?
Who is gonna get you trash for me? Mike King.
Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. Gotta get you together, boy.
We got to get you together again, boy. Mike King is what he chooses. We need to get back to this, guys. We need to get back to Mike King getting his hails. Okay, that's what he needs to do.
Hail to the king, baby.
We need that back.
Baby.
Hail to the king, baby.
We need that, please.
We lost a big chunk of the bullpen. Well, a relatively big chunk of the bullpen. We need you to be Mike King. We can't have this, especially in Tampa. If we're going to beat Tampa, we're going to take 3 out of 4 out of Tampa. We need you to be the king.
Because you reset the whole, you are the important fact. You are the X factor of the bullpen because you can do something that the others cannot, which is reset the bullpen. You give the bullpen a rest day because you can go 3 shutty out of the pen.
Like nothing.
And dominate and demoralize. So go ahead, Pop. You got it. We're only calling you that because of that.
Exactly, Pop. King, be a king.
King, be a king.
King, be a king. Who you got, Joe? Muddy nuts. Muddy nuts.
No, I'm not good.
No, I'm just singing a song. But who you got?
See, this is
He's
weird.
right
This is
there
a
for
weird
you.
spot for me, Chris, because how can I give it to Garrett Cole?
You think? Ooh.
He gave us 8 innings, and he saved the bullpen,
He did.
and 11 strikeouts, but 5 runs. Do I want to go this route? Garrett Cole, you the ace, Pop. You just have higher expectations. I'm sorry. I get it. 8 innings. Awesome job. But 5 runs. You got short porch. You got dink and dunked. But it's the Orioles, Pop. Dominate them. You're Garrett Cole. And I know you pitch well. I'm sorry. But in this series, I'm not going to give it to anybody else right now because I expect you to do more. You trash is for people that are not ass only. It's going to be for people I expect to do more. You know, that's why we didn't really give you trash to the catchers, bruh. We're not expecting them to come out here and dominate. If we're relying on them, then we're doing something wrong. Garrett Cole.
Wow.
This series, because it's the Orioles, and it was the first game, and it was the game we needed, and we scored enough runs to win the game. And I get it, we should have scored more, and it pains me to do so, but
stop saying that.
You're trash, bro.
Trash, bro. Is them tears, bro? Come on, bro. You gotta get you together, boy.
Dominate. You want to show me something? You want to show me up, Pop? Do that shit against the Rays, bro, in their house.
In they house.
In they house. I want to hear a.
Rose trying to get open, fires away. Over, the Bulls win at the buzzer.
Bang! All right.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Good job. All right, pick the click. It's the pick the click.
Pick to click.
Pick the click.
You know
It's the pick the
what?
click. Pick the click. It's the pick the click. Who's gonna have to pick the click? Who's gonna win this one? It was Chris last time. Now it's time for Joe.
But I go first. You know what? I pick Glaber. I pick Glaber. I think we're gonna need him to step up. Obviously, Stan. We lost him for a few days, even though it's not that bad, like we said, but we lost him for a few days. So even with Gallo returning, Judge can't do it on his own. So we need Glaber to keep doing what he's doing, do his job, help his team play his game. What you got, Joe?
Ooh, okay. So you got Glaber. You know what, Chris? I feel like this is gonna bite me. You know what? I'm gonna choose his friend. He's back up here, and if he's up here, we're gonna use him. We gotta use him. That back can play, and if you know what, whether it's at DH or in left field, Miguel Andujar. Roll your R's when you say Andujar.
Wow. All right. I like that pick.
Miguel Andujar, let's go. Get that pick
like
to
that
click,
pick.
Pop. And you got
like
the
that.
bat to do it.
I like that pick.
I like that. I like that because I'm like that.
I like that. Well, let's do it, B. Let's go, man. Who's your pick to
Who's your pick to Let us know. All right. Good job, guys.
No swag champ this week. No swag champ this week.
We got this. Nobody did anything swaggy on the field, Chris?
I'm thinking about a play. Well, you know what? Trevino, you get swag champ, B.
Okay. Good job. Swag champ.
Trevino gets swag champ. You know what I mean? Because Only swaggy people could do what he did in the series, B, and get pinstripe strong performer. That's how you do it, B.
And what?
And you were on 3-Up.
This is the Trevino episode. He got 3-Up. He got pinstripe strong performer love. And now he's getting the know you trash love. He even got to mention the you trash, but in the positive light. And then we're talking about him now in swag chat. I mean, this is the Trevino episode. Let's go, Jose. Let's go, Pop.
We got win number 30 with Trey.
That's it.
3.
And you know what happens when you drain a tray?
Rose trying to get open, fires away. Bang! It's over. The Bulls
Look at the wrist. Look at her wrist, man.
Facts, man. Guys, listen. Thank you guys so much, man. Awesome job, man. Once again, prayers to the people in Texas. I feel for those babies. I really do. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, man. Having fun. Late night episode. It's 12:42. The chat is going wild. Remember, we are streaming on YouTube for the podcast on Sunday, okay? So get ready for that. I don't know if Chris is meeting me in person or not. Would love to. If not, whatever. Fuck you. But guys, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go, Yankees!
Mamar.